Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be letting my friend pick my NBA team. Now, here's the twist. My friend is going to pick one of the 5 players that he thinks has the highest career high. If he gets it right, I get to keep the player. If he doesn't, well, I get the worst player on the list. Here's another thing you guys need to know. My friend just got into basketball, so hopefully he knows a ton, but we'll see if he does. So let's head straight into this, and let's pick our team. Alright, Garrett, are you ready?
No.
Alright, here we go. Please pick a good team for me. Please, okay?
Okay.
Alright, generate team.
I'm just gonna go with Jalen Smith.
23. I think it's Wendell Moore. It is. I don't think it's Alex. 33?
Oh.
Alright, well, the answer for this one is actually Alex Len. He chose Jalen Smith. And the career low. Alright, guys, so Vernon Carey Jr. is going to be our first player on our roster. He chose Jalen Smith, but the career high was Alex Len, which means we get the lowest career high, which is Vernon Carey Jr. Alright, can we get a good player, please? Like an obvious, just give me a LeBron James, and like, just let me see his name. Come on. Come on. Yeah! I'm not searching it up. We got James Harden on the team, boys. Another good player, please. There's one player I do want here. Okay. I wanted Marvin Bagley, but 50!
Oh, hold on.
He dropped a 50 bomb? I think that might be it. We might have just gotten the best player. Well, maybe not the best player, but the highest career high. 32. I doubt AJ Griffin had a 50 bomb. 24, 36, 21. Alright, guys, we just got Kevin Porter Jr., and he actually guessed it correctly. He did have the highest career high. He dropped the 50 bomb. So add Kevin Porter Jr. to the roster, and let's keep going. Give me Tyrese Halliburton, alright, please. Bro!
I'm not saying his name. This is second person.
Well, he picked the worst player, which means we get the worst player. So, add Biyombo to the roster. Bro, I'm telling you we're going to get a good player. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Michael Carter. I think it's Springer, since we can't actually find his career high. It's probably pretty low.
Alright, we're taking Jaden Springer. On to the next list of players, bro. We actually need a good player on this roster. Roster spots are filling up quickly. Here we go. We need none of these guys are like MVP worthy. We need an MVP.
Let's go with Jalen Duren.
Jalen Duren. I think that's gonna be right. It's either him or Serge Ibaka. Oh, it was Batu. Greg Brown is added to the roster. I have no clue who this guy is. He might not even be in 2K, and he's on the roster. Alright, Garrett, what player do you want to add to the roster? Do you want to add DeLon Wright or Kyle Anderson? They both had a career high of 28. You get to pick. You know Kyle what Anderson. I want here. Yes, okay.
Kyle Anderson.
Thank you. I was hoping you wouldn't be rude to me there. Alright, Mika Potter is added to the roster. Let's go! We got Zion! Let's go, baby. We got Zion Williamson. We got DeMar DeRozan! Yes! 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 Jimmy Butler is on the roster. Xavier Moon is added to the roster. Trent Forrest is added to the roster, boys. Alright, guys, we got one roll left. Everyone go down below, hit that like button, subscribe, and if you guys do that, we will get an MVP player. But if you don't, we're gonna get a sucky bench player. So, let's hope we can do this. Come on now, everyone hit that like button, and let's roll for our next players. Alright, here we go. Final roll. Come on! 45. Noel does definitely not have a 45 bomb in his career. He has a 30 though. Oh. No.
Wait, how much did
48,
Kawhi have?
I think.
45.
I don't get Kawhi! No! Oh, Jalen Noel. We could have had Kawhi. Everyone must have liked, because we had a chance to get... That's not even on you, bruh. That's not even on you. Alright, so here we are in game Now, one more look at our roster. I think I'm going to go ahead and trade away some of our star players, including Zion, Butler, James Harden, and DeMar DeRozan. I just feel like there's so much good trade value there. You might as well just go for it. So, Jimmy Butler, I feel like we're probably going to want to keep. He's a solid small forward for our team, and I feel like we got to keep him. Now, Zion, I feel like Zion could have great trade potential because of his age. So, let's just go ahead and see if we can find anything super solid out here. I mean, we could get Jalen Brunson out of this, but nothing too solid with Zion there. What about Harden? Is there anything we can get for Harden right now? I feel like this is a really solid option. James Harden and the first round pick from Mitchell Robinson and Jalen Brunson. We're going to go ahead and do that trade. They have agreed to it. Now we're going to keep going through the trade finder again. We're going to trade DeMar DeRozan definitely here. So DeMar DeRozan, let's see if we can get any solid trade offers here. Got Chris Middleton. This might be a solid trade. I might have to come back to this one. Lauri Markkanen, Kelly Olynyk for Kevin Porter. I was thinking about trading Kevin Porter in the first place, but that might put us with too many centers. I feel like this Chris Middleton, Cameron Payne trade, though, is just solid. But actually, we're going to do this trade, and then we can go ahead and trade either Olynyk away, or we could trade Robinson away. Because we also, I don't even know if we need to trade him away, I'll be honest. Here's our lineup right now. We got small forwards. We need a good shooting guard, which is kind of crazy to say. I'm not sure if we're going to need Lauri Markkanen either because of Jimmy Butler being on our roster. So if we go to Lauri Markkanen and see if we can find a good shooting guard for Lauri. We got nothing crazy yet. So there's nothing really great out there for Lauri Markkanen. We'll look for Kelly Olynyk. There's nothing good for Olynyk out there now. Mitchell Robinson. So we're really struggling right now to try and make some more good trades out of this team. We need a good shooting guard, which is not really an often problem to have. But if we go ahead and just look at all players here, here we go, and then shooting guards. There's Donovan Mitchell out there, Kyrie Irving, Anthony Edwards, Bradley Beal. There's some really, really solid options out here. I think we're going to look possibly for Bradley Beal. I'd love to have Anthony Edwards on this team. What if we go ahead and try to trade for Anthony Edwards? So here's Anthony Edwards. This is going to be really tough to trade for. Now, Zion would be an option to give up, but then he's also one of our top players at the small forward position. We're just going to go ahead and see if they'll take Lauri Markkanen. I'm not giving enough valuable or a good enough valuable asset. What about Kelly Olynyk? The same thing, and I'll put them over the salary cap. Mitchell Robinson, they probably won't take that. What is just straight up trade? You're not giving enough for Anthony Edwards. This is really tough. This is a tough trade to give. What if we go ahead and give them a second round? No, they're not going to want a second round. We got to give them a first round pick for the Anthony Edwards. We'll give Markkanen back up here. And once again, that's not giving enough of a valuable asset. Olynyk, Markkanen, and a first round pick puts them over the salary cap. I don't think they're going to do anything here, guys. It's going to be really, really tough. So they're not wanting to give up Anthony Edwards just yet. But another solid option we could look for at the shooting guard position is perhaps Bradley Beal. I'd love to go ahead and get Bradley Beal. So let's go ahead and head straight back to the trade. And Bradley Beal, here he is. And Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal we could probably give up Markkanen for. It's an invalid trade for us, though. I believe it puts us over the salary cap, meaning we have to give away someone else. Perhaps that would be Eugene Amoriui. I gotta just give them someone with a high salary cap. We'll make that Jaden Springer, and then perhaps they just give us, we'll take Goodwin. Still not enough on the salary cap side of things. Lauri Markkanen, he's just not getting paid enough by us. Man, it's really tough to go ahead and get a good shooting guard. We're stuck under or over the salary cap trying to get Bradley Beal. What about DeJounte Murray for the Hawks? That might be what it is. DeJounte Murray sitting out here. Markkanen for Murray. I feel like that's just not good enough of a trade, I'll be honest. What about Olynyk for DeJounte Murray? They're not going to take that. What about Mitchell Robinson? This might be a solid trade. Will they take it? We're not interested in this trade. However, I have a counter offer. They want Lauri Markkanen and Clint Capella. Man, I don't want to trade Lauri Markkanen away, but I feel like that might have to do it. What if we just take away this? Will they take? No, it's going to put us over the salary cap. They're going to want us to trade someone else. What if we throw in there Markkanen and Springer? No, still over the salary cap. They're willing to give us Fernando and Murray from Markkanen. I'm a little bit worried this is not going to be a good trade, but we're taking it anyway. I'm a little bit worried I just messed up there. What if can we try to flip Murray here? We might be able to flip Murray. DeJounte Murray and, oh, I'm on the wrong thing. We're going to go ahead and head to the trade finder. DeJounte Murray's right here. Can we get a better shooting guard for DeJounte Murray? Alright, well, there's nothing really out there for him. Let's look at Kelly Olynyk trades. Is there anything solid out here for Kelly Olynyk? It's not looking good. Yep, nothing for Kelly Olynyk. Mitchell Robinson, perhaps. Or actually, what if we trade Robinson and Olynyk and try to get a better center out of them? We can get Mark Williams and Terry Rozier. I'm going to go ahead and do this trade. We'll take that backup point guard on our roster. Our roster is looking pretty solid now. We've got some solid players up in the 80 overalls. Kyle Anderson and Noel. We'll see if we can find a trade for them. But otherwise, I'm not really sure if there's anything else we can go ahead and do out here. This might be a solid trade. Get Andre Drummond as a shooting guard backup. Or, sorry, we get Alex Caruso. We'll take that, getting rid of our draft pick slowly. So we're going all in it this year. Better win the ship this year. That is huge. Andre Drummond and Fernando, maybe we could trade. Let's look at the positions here. We got enough point guards, shooting guards. We only have one small forward, 3 power forwards, and a couple centers. Perhaps we trade one of those centers away. So we're just going to head straight down here. We'll put Fernando and Drummond in here. Try to get a backup small forward. There's House as an option there. We can see Sam Hauser. I do like that. I do like Sam Hauser. What if we start this negotiation? We'll get rid of here and here. Will they take this trade? And the current roster, I think, the championship contending roster, they don't want this trade right now. What if we go ahead and give them... Oh, man, what can we give them? We'll give them Fernando and Greg Brown. That puts them over the salary cap. Who can they give me that's just a little bit solid? Do they make this trade? They don't want to make that trade. They think that the Celtics are too good of a championship contending team. Andre Drummond and Fernando. Once again, I'm going to go ahead and see if we can get another solid trade for them here. Derrick Jones Jr. is a solid option. They're also going to give us Dwight Powell. I might try to make this trade. Will they take it without the draft pick? They are not interested. They want to add some protected picks. Yeah, we'll take that trade. Good negotiation there by Dallas. And here we are. Team's looking pretty solid right now. Derrick Jones Jr. playing a backup small forward. We also got Powell, Brown, Amoriui out here. I feel like we have a little bit too many point guards. So what about... I'm not sure if we're going to get anything for Trent Forrest, but we'll just see if there's anything at all for him. And why not? We'll just throw Moon in there, too. We're going to go ahead and take this trade. It's going to give us another backup small forward. Might as well just take it. I think that's going to be it for our roster, guys. Let me just go ahead and double check that we're solid on all sides of the court. We're struggling a little bit on the rebound. There might need to be an upgrade there. That's the only thing I'm thinking we can do. Let's just go ahead, look at all players. We'll filter it by rebounding and see who has got solid rebounding that we can go ahead and grab.
5 hours later.
Here's JaVale McGee. Finally, I found him. Running Dwight Powell, Jaden Springer. I'm willing to make this trade. Let's go ahead and do that. I think I'm gonna just search through these other options here. Yep, it's gonna be Joel Sorry, it's going to be JaVale McGee and Dwight Powell there. I really don't think there's anything else we can do. So we've got a solid rotation. Let's go ahead and make sure our minutes are set up correctly. We've got Jalen Brunson, DeJounte Murray, Jimmy Butler, Zion Williamson, and Mark Williams as our starting 5. I love it. I really do love it. Rozier, Caruso, we got Jones, McGee's got to get minutes here too, and that is about it. So let's hope this team can get a solid season, and let's do it. Let's simulate through. All right, at the end of the season, MVP goes to Luka Doncic, averaging 36.5. Victor Wembanyama, Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year is James Harden. Victor Wembanyama, Defensive Player. MIP is Christian Brown. Clutch Player of the Year is John Morant. We won Coach of the Year at a record of 63-19. You got a good Executive of the Year too, and that sends us on to the playoffs. Did we get any players in the all teams? No, we didn't. That is unfortunate. We did not get any solid top players. I just want to go ahead and see how our players did this year. If we take a look at our player stats, and looks like Zion actually carried us with 22.9 minutes per game. That's actually kind of crazy that he did that well. Jimmy Butler did well. So did Jalen Brunson. Terry Rozier did amazing. He averaged 26 minutes a game and got 17.5 points. That is absolutely insane. DeJounte Murray, Mark Williams, JaVale McGee also did a great job getting some rebounds for us. Besides that, that's about all you guys need to know, and we are going to simulate the play-in real quick to see who we play. We're going to be taking on the New York Knicks in the first game. See who we're going to be playing. So it's going to be Quickly against Brunson, DiVincenzo against Murray, Barrett versus Butler, Randall versus Williamson, and Hartenstein versus Williams. This should be a dub. This should be a dub. I'm not really worried about this. It's 1-0, and it's 2-0. Oh, 2-1. They won a game against us, but they're not going to win any. Guys, what are we doing? We've got Zion scoring points, but like, hold on. Let's go to, this has got to be figured out. This is not working out well. Terry Rozier, can't start him over DeJounte Murray. Actually, maybe you can. Maybe you can. Gotta put him in. I gotta put him in the starting lineup. Terry Rozier is gonna get the starting spots for this team. 29 minutes there, then 31 up here. I really don't know what else we're gonna do. I mean, look at this. This just doesn't make any sense. Quickly, Brunson, Rozier, DiVincenzo, Butler, Barrett, Williamson, Randall, Mark Williams, and Hartenstein. There's no way we should almost be losing this series. We'll head into Simcast here. Better not lose this game. Come on now. Keep the lead. We're solid. We're doing well into the third quarter. Should be a W. Oh, it's starting to get close here at the end of the fourth. Come on, pull away with it, please. Please pull it away with it. Come on. If we can't beat the Knicks, bro, that should be a dub. They just got a huge lead on it. That should be a dub. There we go. That's what we needed. That's what we needed right there. Pacers over the Knicks box score. Jimmy Butler went off, and so did Rozier, doing a good job giving him more minutes. Zion went off too. That's what we need from this team. We need Butler to go off more. Let's hope he can get one more dub to head on to the next round. Please. No way we're down. Oh, yes, take the lead back. Come on. Let's go. Hold it. Please. Yes, that's another W. We're going on to the second round. A little bit of a close series there. Zion with 33. That guy is just absolutely going off for us. But when Butler scores 9, it's a little bit scary. But here is Pacers versus Milwaukee. Taking on the Bucks is Lillard versus Brunson, Buchamp versus Rozier, Middleton versus Butler, and Antetokounmpo versus Williamson, and Portis versus Mark Williams. I'm a little bit worried because we struggled with the Knicks, but I feel like we should be good in this one. Oh, the Bucks won the first game though. Do we win? Yes, we win the second. That's huge. That's huge. We win the third. Come on now. We win the fourth. One more. Yes. All right. We just beat the Bucks. Now we're on to the semifinals. We're facing the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks have Trae Young versus Brunson, Bogdanovich versus Rozier, Markkanen versus Butler, Johnson versus Williamson, and Okongwu versus Williams. We got to get the dub here. If we don't win this, that's a little bit sad. We should be on to the finals. Come on now. 1-0. It should be a 4-0, honestly. 2-0. 2-1, 3-1, 4-1. We're on to the NBA Finals. Let's go. All right, Western Conference MVP is Luka Doncic. We had Zion with the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. On to the finals. Here we go. It's Mavericks versus Pacers, Doncic versus Brunson, Irving versus Rozier, Hardaway versus Butler, Grant Williams versus Zion, Andre Drummond versus Mark Williams. We had Andre Drummond at one point, so hey, this is where he went to, and man, I feel like we have a good chance to win this. We'll simulate through game 1. We win game 1 in the finals. We win game 2, game 3. And we win it. We sweep the Mavericks in the NBA Finals. The Pacers have won the championship. Jimmy Butler wins Finals MVP. 26.5. We needed him to clutch up, and he did clutch up. So that is it, guys. Our team just won the championship. Big thanks to Garrett for picking out our team, even though we really don't have anyone from the original team besides, man, we kept Zion Williamson. I think that was really about all, to be honest. But obviously we had some of the bench guys still on our roster. But Butler dropping 34, Zion at 28, and that's a W. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys enjoy this 2K content, please leave a like down below. And that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.